Have you heard any rumblings about D Ford possibly retiring, man? Because I'm worried about not getting out of that contract. It's really affecting the Niners' wiggle room to do some things in the offseason, I feel. So I know you're the
I don't either.
guy. I know you're the guy. You're running an organization, man. What is it that you know about D Ford, man?
I've heard no rumblings. I mean, there's been the Twitter rumblings, and I think everyone has heard the same thing. So yeah, I've heard that it's possible that D Ford is considering retirement, but I don't know if that's true. I've heard rumors that I would not that wouldn't write or substantiate. But it seems to me that what I'm guessing, what it seems like happening, it seems a lot like what happened with Joe Staley. You know, Joe Staley was alarmed after the Super Bowl and apparently went to the Niners and said, "I'm going to retire."
Mm.
And they said, you don't have to make that decision yet. It's February. Take some time, go to a doctor, get a second opinion, heal up. And then when the draft comes around and we have to decide what to do, let us know by then. And then they went back to him and they said, "So, Joe, you still want to retire?" And he was like, "Yeah." So it seems to me if that's how they do business, and D Ford really did have a career-threatening neck injury, D Ford could come up to them in September and say, "Guys, I want to retire. This is scary." And they could say, "Don't make that decision yet. Wait a little bit." I'm just guessing. If that's what they did with Joe Staley, why wouldn't they do it twice? Take some
I
time.
think I think the respect factor for Joe Staley is here,
Yeah.
and I don't know if they really have a relationship with D Ford like that. You know what I mean? I think more of it. I think they. Do you think there's a possible buyout that can happen? Like, hey man, let's see if we can settle something on this contract. You think it's
Yeah, they'll figure something out. It seems, especially now that they have Takaris McKinley. I mean, Tack McKinley seems like the obvious replacement for D Ford. I mean, that guy has a future with the 49ers. D Ford doesn't. So they'll figure something out. But D Ford's not going to be in this team next year. I'd be shocked if you
you
were on this
said
team next
you
year.
said who's his obvious replacement?
Tack McKinley. Tack McKinley.
I know we just picked him
Richmond
up today.
Finance.
I got it. I got that as a question, but I know we just picked him up, man. How? First of all, I don't even know why he got cut. But talk to me about
Well,
what do you think he can do for us, man?
I mean, he's got a groin injury. But
Hmm.
so I don't know how much he can do in the short term. But next year, like, the role that D Ford had last year, that's
Mm-hmm.
him. That's it. I would imagine. I mean,
Not as
coming off
lethal.
the bench, no, not as lethal, but also more dependable on the field
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, we.
So he could actually
Yeah,
have a
All the
bigger
Niners need.
impact.
give me somebody other than D4, man. I can't. I
I think
can't
Yeah.
what
do
they
it.
can do is, as well as pick up his fifth year option because he's a first round pick on his fourth season in the league.
Mm.
So they could pick up his fifth year option instead of Solomon Thomas. Same draft class.
I got a
No,
question.
he's going to be a part of the future. He's a nice pick for them. He's a nice little piece.
I thought so. I
They
thought
should
that was a
also
good
get
pickup.
DeAndre Baker, by the way.